Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. It made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it on the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room at Judge. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the back. The option look. He can't go down the pass. The ball's on the ground. Ball bounces straight to him, and he's on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on the first drive. Maybe we'll see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense. Now you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's go. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It's a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball from them. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, it's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Georgia Tech, 14.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see him opening. A lot of times they close so fast, but be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. points on the board.
Number 47.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to speed to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up...
They got him down at the 40 after a good 15 yards. Gotta get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here and try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the outlet. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and he would see the ball out.
And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football, you can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. 1st and 10 again.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. When the guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play doesn't fit, next time he tries to go over him or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
This offense is put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The SMU offense is heading back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And from this offense, man, I'm not...
Coming it up! Quick step and go! The 50! Past the 20! Touchdown, Westway! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I mean, that's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards through the house.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just a chain or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen into that long run. It looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, and you can make big plays like this in the run game. Man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to you. You break that long with a run, get a touchdown, Jesse.
There we go. And a nice pick up on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Mustangs race
got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and shoots up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Reed. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one in there at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Check. Black 29 bundle. Black 29 bundle.
They'll leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. Nice job getting into the ground.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and 10 from the 7. And the Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That's a fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down with the incompletion.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he runs it in. Touchdown, SMU.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line.
And after that extra one, we have a time-long game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Taylor.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to...
Breaks it to the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down, partner. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for our 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. Practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that yard.
Pickup of 2. Second down coming up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. They go to the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying the run altogether.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
First down for the offense.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work for the final period of this one. From the gun, quarterback gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Broadway, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They methodically work the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that one.
42. SMU 35.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Working the middle, it's complete. He has stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back.
He's got some space. And he picks up this huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing in the year.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something. Play caller's going to remember that on this play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this, in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds, and they are in business. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter. They wanted the finish, and now they did on that possession. Looking for the time for the extra point. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Knows exactly what he's getting. Has so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Bounces through the end zone, and touchback, they'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Gets the back moving. The toss sweep to the right. Running to Green. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's available in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run it the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, get things wide.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete and looking for nothing for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. He snagged him. He'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Hand off from the gun. Takes off the defender. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Makes the catch. Turning it on.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's a lightning fast decision. You tell him what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good. The pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working on the right. And it's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Gain of 18.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Look downfield again. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Nobody open. He just throws it away and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. He breaks a tackle.
That is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let him get the obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with you, so I watch the defense and drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game. Let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Bring in the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things like that are coming back to him.
Brad behind the line. It's Max. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Georgia Tech.
The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Ball falls to the top. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because because this is a random matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff.